Welcome to the University of Texas at Austin McCombs School of Business MBA Convocation Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the McCombs School of Business faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the degree candidates for the MBA class of 2018.
All right, good afternoon. Please take your seats. Good afternoon. I've heard this place get really loud before. How about a round of applause for our graduates? It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the Convocation ceremony for the MBA Class of 2018. I'm Jay Hartzell, and I'm proud to serve as the Dean of the McCombs School of Business. Today, we celebrate our students who've completed the requirements for the Master of Business Administration degree. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome the loved ones, parents, relatives, friends, and supporters of this graduating class. I'd also like to say a special thanks to all of our McCombs School of Business faculty and MBA program office staff here today. How about a round of applause for the faculty? In particular, I want to thank our two faculty marshals for today. First, Dr. Laura Starks, professor in the Department of Finance, and Steve Corder, lecturer from the Department of Management. How about a round for the marshals? Graduates, I'm also delighted to congratulate you all on this wonderful achievement. Graduation is truly an exciting time. It represents the end of a long journey. It's also the beginning of new challenges and opportunities. On top of lives that were already busy and full and challenging, the students seated here today chose to pursue their MBA, not an easy task. So I can say with much confidence that you have earned this celebration, and you should be proud of all of your hard work. Graduates, today is a time to pause, a time to reflect on all that you've accomplished. It's also a time to look forward to all that you will become. Looking out at all of you, I know that seated among you from the class of 2018 are future CEOs, visionaries, innovators, and civic leaders. Oh, the places you will go. And I know that wherever life takes you, you will continue to make a profound impact, not just professionally, but also in your communities. You've proven this during your time here. You worked hard, most of you. But during your academic pursuits, you also formed incredibly strong bonds with your classmates. Collectively, you form your network for years to come. As I look out into the crowd, I'm reminded that it was not long ago when you first embarked on this MBA journey. I'm reminded of the passion for learning you have shown during your time here. It's a passion that I know will serve you well, no matter what path you choose in your future. As you make your own ways, value and embrace that passion. And please remember to invest that passion through your continued involvement with the Texas MBA program and the Alumni Network. Join the network, mentor and hire students, accept a committee placement or two. And if you're brave enough, talk to one of us about serving on one of our boards. There's a saying that deans throw around about tapping people for their time, their treasure, and their talent. For now, we're going to come after you for your time and your talent. There'll come a time when we'll have a conversation about your treasure. But we'd love to have you involved. So above all, please stay in touch. Stay in touch with us at the McCombs School of Business and the broader University of Texas at Austin. I say this because I know what I see every day. One of the greatest single assets of this fantastic school is our alumni network. When alumni like you choose to invest and to give back, you're adding value to your own degrees. It's a good return on your investment. I'm happy to say that as a class, you're well on your way. This year's full-time MBA class of 2018 has already reached 92% participation in the Leave a Legacy campaign. Thank you very much. By now, you've all heard the saying, what starts here changes the world. We know that to be true. We have full confidence in you as graduates of the class of 2018 that you will make an impact wherever you go. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. You still need to walk across the stage and suffer through that part of it. So we have some business to do. Today, we are here to award each of you, as graduates, the Master of Business Administration degree from the University of Texas at Austin. As you begin your lives after this incredible MBA program, we could not be prouder to call you alumni of the McCombs School of Business. To all of our graduates, on behalf of the faculty, allow me to offer you a heartfelt congratulations and a hook 'em. Members of the audience will notice that some of our students are wearing honor cords with their regalia. First, I'd like to ask our graduates wearing the red, white, and blue cords to please stand. We would like, please stay. We'd like to recognize these students for their unwavering commitment to our nation and having served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Please join me in thanking all of these veterans for their service. Thank you. The blue cords identify members of the Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society. MBA students must rank in the top 20% of their class to be eligible to join Beta Gamma Sigma. The white cords signify sword scholars who earn a grade point average of 3.8 or higher in the full-time MBA core curriculum. The orange, white, and beige cords identify the Dean's Award for Academic Excellence, my personal favorite. Recipients of this award earned an overall grade point average of 3.8 or higher during the entire MBA curriculum. And finally, the red and beige cords identify Kosmetsky scholars who earned an overall grade point average of a 4.0 during their MBA education. Would all the degree candidates wearing academic honor cords please stand to be recognized for your accomplishments? Congratulations. It's now my honor and privilege to introduce our Convocation speaker today, Arthur Mills. Arthur serves as the Executive Director of Talent Management and Organizational Strategy for Fulton County Schools in Atlanta, Georgia, where he is responsible for developing and implementing the district's people initiatives to build a more accountable organizational culture, increase staff capacity, and improve people management capability. Previously, as Director of Project Management, Arthur launched Fulton's new Project Management Office, where he oversaw the implementation of the district's strategic plan initiatives. As a Broad resident, Arthur led the district's 20-month Exploring Fulton as a Charter System community engagement process to become Georgia's largest charter system. He later developed the district's Building Our Future Strategic Plan 2017 vision to transform student outcomes in 5 years. Prior to joining Fulton County Schools, Arthur spent over 15 years in strategy and financial management roles with General Mills, Dell, BNSF Railway, and GE Capital. At General Mills, he spent 4 years as controller and country finance manager in the Latin America region. In this position, he developed and sustained double-digit revenue and profit growth of the company's Latin, Caribbean, and Central American businesses. He also led region-wide talent development initiatives to build capacity in the 7 local country teams of the region. Arthur has a bachelor's degree in finance and an MBA from the University of Texas at Austin, and a master's degree in educational leadership from the Broad Center for Management of School Systems. Arthur has served on the McCombs MBA Alumni Advisory Board since 2015. He's been involved that you, the students, have seen and will benefit from, but may not have known that people like Arthur are behind it. He's been a member of the board, serving as chair of the Alumni Programs Committee, which is responsible for supporting, planning, and communication surrounding signature alumni programs. This group has been focused on alumni orientation that many of you participated in, and continue to welcome and educate components into other alumni events, such as the September welcome receptions in various cities and the Winter Business Forecast events. They form host committees for these events that focus on greeting new grads and talking about the alumni network opportunities. They're also the force behind suggesting that we conduct a webinar to extend alumni orientation to those who cannot attend in person. Arthur and his wife Carla reside in Atlanta. On a personal note, I want to thank Arthur for persevering. He suffered through my second ever corporate finance class in the MBA program here at UT. Beyond that, I think he embodies what we want to see in our graduates. Somebody who took his corporate talents in a different way to change the world for a better place through our school system. He's remained involved, active, and added immense value to our programs. Arthur, thank you very much. Please join me in welcoming Arthur Mills to the stage.
Thank you, everyone. And by the way, thank you for this little step stool, too, so y'all can see me, right? We good to go? All right. Let me first start off again by recognizing Dean Hartzell, Dean Lindbergh, all of our other esteemed professors and program office staff and supporters that are here today, and all of our distinguished guests. To the families, parents, and our 2018 graduates, none of us would be here today without the wind of our supporters blowing in our collective sails, pushing us forward. Thank you to you all as well. To my lovely wife, Carla, who is somewhere out there in the audience, thank you for joining us. She's not a Texas grad, but she got here as soon as she could. We love you. Special shout out also to our consortium fellows. I know y'all are here somewhere. Can I hear you? All right. Well done, and welcome to the other side. To many of my professors, lastly, I'm very glad to see many of you, and thank you for pouring your wisdom and knowledge into this year's class. Sandy Leeds, Dean Eric Hurst, Jim Nolan, John Doggett. Come on, okay. Where is it? Ethan Burris. And lastly, Dean J. Hartzell. You kind of stole my thunder there, because I must agree that getting you the second time around was probably the best thing that could have happened to me. Anyway, I'm honored and privileged to stand in this spot where many other greats have stood to give just a few remarks on this special day for you and our program. I was told to be short. I've actually been short my entire life, so that's not going to be a problem. Again, I think without this step stool, it might have been a bit of an issue today, but we'll trudge on. But I would like to leave you with a few points as I reflect on my own personal leadership story and how McCombs has helped me solve problems, value people, think differently, and take risks. My journey exemplifies the power of McCombs and demonstrates why we all chose this very special place to spend one of the most significant chapters in our lives. My time here helped me develop the hard skills, the emotional intelligence, and leadership gravitas to make a difference to all three bottom lines. Let's not forget this is business school. I sadly, very sadly, but also excitedly left Austin in the summer of 2004. I luckily got across this stage to begin my career in brand and corporate finance with General Mills. I was really lucky to land on one of the company's biggest brands right off the bat, Progresso Soup, which needed a pretty rapid turnaround. Progresso had lost a third of its profit in only 1 year, even through one of General Mills' most successful product launches in its history. That's pretty weird, right? So the finance team and myself came to the rescue to kind of figure things out. Actually, it was through incredible collaboration across the whole team. We were able to understand the key drivers of our business model, make some often painful decisions, and chart a path forward toward greater profitability. By the time I left the brand for my next assignment with the company, Progresso had not only regained the profit margins that it had lost, but we laid new foundations and fundamentals that doubled our earnings for the brand and helped the Mills division with General Mills reach new levels of success. That's what I mean by solving problems. My next role with General Mills was totally off the charts. Dean Hartzell mentioned this before, but I was asked to join our Latin America and South Africa region as controller, and I was based in Miami. So I moved from Minneapolis to Miami. Not a hard decision to make, right? But the story of my time in Miami, and Buenos Aires, and Sao Paulo, and Johannesburg, and Bogota, and Caracas, and San Juan, amongst others, is what I really look fondly back upon. Over that time, we built our first international Nature Valley plant in Argentina, implemented SAP across the region to make our processes more efficient, and consolidated product offerings, and implemented some people development initiatives that are still in place today. I'm very proud of that, and we led the region to record growth and profitability. The travel obviously was great. The food was incredible. The people were what you can't describe. And they're still very dear friends to me to this day. As a matter of fact, as we travel, my wife and I, we have free Airbnbs all over Latin America when we need them, so that helps. I also took some really great pictures while I was in Miami, and one of them somehow ended up hanging in the program office. I noticed, by the way, along with my classmate Marissa Jarrett, that our photos haven't made it over to Rolling Hall yet. Dean Hartzell, in case you guys are about to trash mine, that's okay. Let me call my other classmates over at UShip, and they can ship it back to our house in Atlanta. I'll put it over my mantle until my wife tells me that I'll need to put it in the basement. But needless to say, I'm prouder of this time in my career because of how I was able to immerse myself in the incredible diversity of the region, starting with our home office in Miami and all the local in-market teams. I learned how much people matter to our success. I know our colleagues of No Shake noticed and appreciated that I was very intentional about creating an inclusive space where everyone's ideas were valued and everyone could be comfortable just being themselves. That's an important leadership trait that I know you're getting here in McCombs and you'll be able to take out into the world. This continues to be a personal highlight of my life as well. Be human-centered. Lastly, thanks to my Texas Plus experience and flexibility in the curriculum, I was able to plant some seeds of desire to do some mission-driven work, spending a few class hours in the LBJ and law schools while I was here. I got accepted into the United Way's Emerging Leader Program in Minneapolis. I finished the program after moving to Miami and joined some local nonprofit boards to add more corporate expertise to what they were looking for and what they needed to accomplish their missions. Through Net Impact, while I was in school, I first engaged with the Broad Center based in Los Angeles, which recruits MBAs and other professionals in successful private sector careers like me to transition into education reform work on behalf of our nation's public schools. 5 years later, I took a leap of faith and applied to the 2-year Broad residency and became part of the 2010-2012 cohort. There are several other McCombs alumni in my class and classes before and since that have also joined in this work and are doing remarkable work across the country, further indication of McCombs' impact on all of us and confirmation that you can both think differently and take risks in your respective careers. I found my passion in education and human capital. My current focus is deeply important to me for several reasons because I do consider education to be the human and civil rights issue of our time. I stand here as a third-generation college graduate. Both my father and my grandfather are proud graduates of Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, and my grandfather was one of the first African Americans to obtain advanced degrees from the University of Southern California, enduring many travails in his journey, as you might imagine. I'm proud to be a double graduate of the University of Texas, a special place where neither my father nor my aunt could live on campus, even if they had been able to enroll during their college times. And that really wasn't that long ago. So my parents actually yawned at my graduation ceremonies in undergrad because that was what was expected of me. Seriously, we just lived very high expectations in my family. But that's why I say there's so much work to be done to be sure every student in Texas and in America has the same high expectations for achievement and every resource available to make that aspirational goal a reality. James Baldwin notes, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." Every day I wake up excited to bring my skills and passions to a place that need them. So I ask you on this day, think differently, take some risks. Where will you plug in? What's your purpose? Be future focused. So as I close, congratulations again to everybody on this milestone. Your transition to this next phase in life, I encourage, I challenge you to find your spot as an alumni and plug in. Find out how you can give your time, your talent, and like Dean Hartzell said, ultimately, your treasure, to keep McCombs the special place that it is. As an Alumni Advisory Board member, we need your help. Time comes at you fast, so join us now. Find a way to get involved. Connect with one of the largest alumni networks on the planet. Grow the network that can work for you, and the resulting network effects will be a resource for all of us. So, you've been taught by the best. You've shared with the best. You've learned from the best. Now, celebrate being the best. What starts here truly changes the world. God bless you all, and hook 'em.
Thank you, Arthur, for those remarks. And I'm heartened to know that you're taking your talents both to work in the school system and education and to help us here back on the 40 acres. So thank you again. Now it's my privilege to introduce the Associate Dean for Graduate Programs and Professor in the Department of Accounting, Steve Limberg. Steve?
MBA graduates, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. We are grateful that so many of you have joined us for this celebration. From all over Texas, from across the United States, and from over 30 other countries. A truly impressive global presence. I also extend a warm Texas welcome to everyone viewing worldwide through our live stream. Now, graduates, I am truly and constantly overwhelmed by your talent and your energy. I am delighted to welcome you to the McCombs Alumni Network. Yep, you're transitioning to alumni and alumnus at this moment. Now, a big part of my job, in fact my passion, is to work for you and our over 20,000 MBA alumni to enhance our brand. I pledge, together with the Dean's Office, faculty, and the entire MBA program office, to continue to elevate the already world-class value of your degree. Now, let's just take a moment to reflect on the past few years. Well, you've grown and changed. You've enriched your knowledge. You've been exposed to different viewpoints. You've switched or advanced your careers. You've broadened networks. You've changed your lives. And with your enhanced MBA toolkit, you will change the world. Another change we've all experienced together in recent months has been our move to the world-class Graduate Business Education Center, Robert B. Rowling Hall. Now, it's more than just a physical space. It is our commitment to attracting and bringing together diverse talent, to showcasing your successes as students and alumni, to connecting campus with the community, to hosting business and thought leaders from around the world, and to fostering an environment for experiential learning and innovation in business education. As alumni of Rolling Hall, it will continue to be your home away from home. And in fact, to bring you back to your Rolling Hall home and to jumpstart your lifetime learning, Dean Hartzell has graciously offered all MBA 2018 graduates the opportunity to take a 2-day executive education class courtesy of McCombs. You will receive more details soon, and we encourage you as alumni to continue leveraging the remarkable resources of your alma mater and to bask in the joy of lifetime learning. We look forward to seeing you at Rolling Hall as often as possible. Well, what starts here changes the world. You've probably heard that before. But you know, it's not just Texas bravado. In the MBA program, it's a driving force and a call to action to leave the place better than you found it. And I know of the positive impact you have had on the experience of your classmates and on the program through, well, leadership in the MBA Legacy Campaign, your service on the McCombs Ambassador Committee, as mentors and peer advisors, and through contributions to your study team in class discussions, projects, presentations, papers, MBA consulting, you wear me out, and case competitions. Your impact has been laudable as fellows, fund managers, and student organization leaders. As working professional and executive MBAs, you have already made an impact on your companies and your organizations. And as international students, you brought the world to your peers, an invaluable contribution. Indeed, at McCombs, you have all changed lives in these ways and so many others, and you've only just begun, which is actually a good thing because much work and unbounded opportunity awaits. The world does need your leadership. I challenge you to be innovative, inspiring, and inclusive to arrive at solutions that will change the future. I know we can count on you in this grand enterprise, and we look forward to seeing the impact that you, the class of 2018, I just like saying that, you know, the class of 2018, yes, indeed, yeah, will have on the world for many years. And now, to acknowledge the students who have demonstrated exemplary leadership during their time in the MBA program. These students have been or will be honored individually in events with their respective programs. At today's ceremony, we will recognize them as a group. First, I'd like to acknowledge the recipients of the 2018 Student and Leadership Service Award. This award honors members of the class who have made extraordinary contributions to the McCombs School and have made a positive impact on the experience of their MBA colleagues. These students were nominated and voted on by their classmates. As I read your name, please stand and remain standing, and we will hold all applause until the end. This year's recipients are, well, from the Executive MBA in Mexico City, Jose Oliver Venegas Pineda. Please stand. From the, I saw you stand earlier too. From the Executive MBA program, Jason Rosh Baker. And from the MBA at Dallas-Fort Worth program, Nishanth Ramesh. From the MBA at Houston, Brooke Morgan Donahue. And from the evening MBA program, Jenny Jacoby. And from the full-time MBA program, Saba Jonaja Camaras. Michael Massad. Joseph Martin. And Alana Williams. Okay, let's take it around again for our grand applause for all of our award winners. Now I'd like to recognize our Dean's Leadership and Service Award winners. This award recognizes the significant contribution made by exceptional MBA graduates to the Texas McCombs community. These students have worked tirelessly outside of the classroom to better the community for their classmates and for future MBA students. The recipients of this award were selected by the MBA Program Office Administration. Again, I ask award winners to please stand and stay standing as I read your names, and we will hold applause until the end. The 2018 Dean's Leadership and Service Award winners are, from the Executive MBA in Mexico City, Jorge Haddad Bellamy. And from the Executive MBA program, Ruppel K.S. Bott. From the MBA at Dallas-Fort Worth, Brian Evans Falgu. From the MBA at Houston program, Deborah Carpenter. From the Evening MBA program, David Rappaport. And from the full-time MBA program, Beth Hood and Joseph Martin. Okay, let's give everybody a round of applause. And now, and this actually is my favorite part, the long-awaited moment has arrived. It is time to recognize the MBA graduating class of 2018. Degree candidates will be recognized within each MBA program. However, students are not seated in alphabetical order so they can enjoy the celebration with their friends. We will applaud the graduating class after all names are read. I invite Genaro Gutierrez, Director of the Executive MBA at Mexico City, John Burrows, Director of the Executive MBA program, Joe Stevens, Assistant Dean of the Working Professional MBA programs, and Tina Mabley, Assistant Dean of, that's right, the full-time MBA program, to join me on stage to congratulate degree candidates from their respective programs. Degree candidates, you will be directed by staff when to stand and proceed to the stage for recognition. As you exit the stage, you may move your tassel from the right to the left to signify completion of your MBA degree. Thomas Ward and Scott Brownlee from the MBA Program Office will be announcing the names of the degree candidates by program. So, yeah, good.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Mexico City MBA program. Nora Alejandra del Ángel Lara. Alberto Castillo Villalobos. Mari Carmen Farfán Sánchez. Fernando Gamayo Palmer. Francisco J. García. Sandra Milena García Vega. Patrick González Lotion. Ligia González Ureña. Jorge Haddad Bellamy. Giovanni Horacio de Marchís Ruiz. Patricio Ovejas Simón. Ana María Pérez Casillas. Viviana Quintanar Montiel. Miguel Ángel Rivera Limón. Fernando Esquerro Robles Gil. Fernando Sánchez Calcáneo. Diego Alberto Sánchez Benavides. Carlos Rodrigo del Valle Peregrina. Héctor Miguel Vargas Vázquez. José Oliver Venegas Pineda. Kento Watanabe Gomez Navas. This concludes the graduates of the Mexico City MBA program. We will now recognize the graduates of the Executive MBA program. Jason Rosh Baker. Richard Langfield Metzger. Brent Scott Johnson Jr. Travis Brown. William Waters Negley. Jordan DeBona. Karen Marie Cromer Garrido. Mark Lee. Sandeep Borkar. Andrew Harris. Cynthia Contreras. Connie Wagaspack. Brian James Lafferty. Amit Kaul. Swasti Gupta. Bhavnesh Patel. Dhruvish Sudhirbhai Shah. Beth Price. Kathleen Cassard. Philip Gould. Devin Andrew Santiago. Anup Gupte. Jeff Switek. Amber Denise Copeland. John Z. Salas. Bharath Chari. Meghna Roy. Rajesh Rai. Renato Fragale. Julie Garcia Sebak. JJ Puga. Sunil Kumar Paul. Paula K. Shireman. Samir A. Rode. Rupal Bhatt. Neelima Padnis. Joel Albi. Matt Nader. Al Cameron. This concludes the graduates of the Executive MBA program.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Dallas-Fort Worth MBA program. Umar Salim. Taylor Scott Dudley. Andrew Michael Gardner. William James Flanagan. Santana Gopalakrishnan Pachapakesan. Samuel Shane Benner. Carter Grooms. Brian Evans Falgu. Austin Tyler Cray Jackson. Neith Myrick. David Wayne Emerson. Ryan Nazim. Kinza Osmut. Kelly Ann Burke. Maggie Abenshine. Kylie Olson. Katie Lynn Leinenkugel. Michelle Milberger. Jacob W. Sherbet. Nishant Rumesh. Dana Michael Collins. Lane Elizabeth Robbins. Alexander Stephen Lowe. Seth Maxwell Ramey. Matthew Gregg. Rohan Udija Adnan. Trenton Anderson. Sunil Sachidanand. Gotham Srivastava. Deepak Rawindram. John Michael Landino. Jeffrey Craig. Deepa Kiri Solanki. Jane Lim. Timothy Andrew Daniels. Stephanie Lucas. Jason Lee Cashin. Sarita Chaudhary. Rohit Rana. Emily Shu. Shannon Alexandria Woodson. Lauren Michelle Baggett. Beth Marie Clement. Sarah Galaro. Sarah Elizabeth Dunnigan. Michelle Graves Schultz. Michelle Elizabeth Ward. Dan Street. Michael David Mitchell. Cameron Taylor. Biswa Sahu. Matthew Thel Williams. Umang Chadari. Dwayne Medley Hernandez. Matthew Nyberg. Michael Ori. Debbie W. Wong. Corey Yilmaz. Jeffrey Richards Davis II. Lindsay Page Pearl. Rachel Jennings Jesse. Jason Vaughn. Steve Harrison. Pooja Galani. Danish Suleiman Tarar. Thomas Gutierrez. This concludes the graduates of the Dallas-Fort Worth MBA program.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Houston MBA program. Deborah Carpenter. Eileen Chen. Tara Pritchard. Kara Gabris. Amanda Dorch. Cristina Cabello. Emi Alberta Hernández. Catherine Talon Wiseman. Brittany Gray. Ashley Ann Johnson. Connie Mung Reed. Sonam Kala. Andrea Lee Moritz. Brooke Morgan Donahue. Julianne Friday. Alexandra Franceschi. Natalie Harrison Holmes. Alisar Lang. Inez Serra Vaz. Julia Nguyen. Jay Deng. Varsha Velagupudi. Jeffrey Carnwright. William Burnham Ensenat. William Shaw. Anna Malai Mutu. David Anthony Portis. Thomas William Fowler. John Blair McCracken. Al Foda. Nicholas Steech. Kevin Chung. Clayton Cabine. Colin Hartwell. Martin Walter Metzner. Aaron Thomas Rublin. Furkan Mustafa. Jeffrey David Goodman. Yash Mitoni. Boom Korpol. Jeremy Garza. Winkut Kulwala. Swapnin Gupta. Varit Goel. Reggie Rajan. Ronald Charles Cott Jr. Satyaraman Mohan. Freddie Crespo. Panayotis Gialamas. Michael Emmanuel Kamanda. Olumide Odegbami. Ufuoma Boma Ojuma. Ayowade Adedayo Ojo. Ravi Ipili. David Matthew Bohm. Preston Kurtz. George Timbrell. Joseph Gregory Ashwood. Wilson Clyde Darby. Clayton Sears. Sebastian Gast. Brian Vogel. Travis Weesey. Andrew Stevens. Andrew Wells. Dustin Luke Walker. Shiva Paramhans. Ryan Bashir Awar. Derek Michael Heron. Kei Fujiwara. Ki Nam Din Lee. Mitchell Huff. Jack Schomer. Owen Soppet. Sebastian Pukalski. Yasin Salam. Jason Gerenser. Mario Enrique González. Felix Delgado Camacho. Charlie Herman. Tyler Bambrick. Grant Burwash. Alexander White. Jonathan Mack. Adam Dirk. Christopher James Redman. This concludes the graduates of the Houston MBA program. We will now recognize the graduates of the evening MBA program. Josh Petrowski. Jenny Jacoby. Kristen Mare Igo. Bimal Michael Fernandez. Lokesh Verma. John Graham Golden Jr. Albert Castro. Joshua Benson. David Rappaport. Akil Kamalakur. Andrew Milliken. Graham Lafayette Robinson. Tamer Joseph Mina. Pete Markovich. Andy Langto. Christopher Michael Hicks. Tiger Michael E. Mesrobian. Max Fry. Nicole Alexandra Brumley. Jane Allen McMurray. Andrew Bunker. Megan Lee Bunker. Uchenna Agada. Ryan Michael Clark. Sam Henry Elsas. Brian P. Gleason. Gita Yanamandra. Adriana Santos. Danielle Renee Church. Emily Swab. Adam Goodlet. Laura Heathcott. Kristen Largent. Rekiatu Beekner. William C. Mulford. Courtney Danielle Glotzbach. Kate Dawson. Julie Fry. Brandon Jones. Wesley Thomas Donaldson. John Michael Kujawa. Jay Wynn. Peyton Olson. Amir Mimich. Spencer Ray Burks. Ugao Welch. Jennifer Goldberg. Syed Sarim Ali. Srinivasan Padmanabhan. Nandini Prabhakar. Harish Krishnamohan. Tyler Payne. Yun Schnepp. Mohit Kedya. Shri Haresh Shri Perumbudur. Mario Conti. Philip Quinlan Estep. Casey Hamilton Haney. Marlene Leva. Russell Lee Kelly. Cole Thomas Henderson. Buddy Triplett. Aaron Blackstone. This concludes the graduates of the evening MBA program.
We will now recognize the graduates of the full-time MBA program. Brian Richard Murphy. Tyler Bellamy. Erica Pox. Laura Richards. Corina Jacobs. Ann Cox Montgomery. Amy Lee Whitmore Leff. Nicholas Vaught. Dennis Kowalczyk. Julian Whitmer. Annette Luther. Asmita Karandikar. Rebecca Catherine Roberts. Saba Juneja Kamaris. Jenny Joe. Lamar Hilliard Moore IV. John DeChuchis Adamo. Nina Hitchens. Eran Diana Wu. Teresa Ann Bayer. Charlie Cox. Maddie Kurapati. Jay Delhi. Oliver Andrew Dobble. Will Morgan. Peter Christmas. Benjamin Michael Kotek. Benjamin Shu-Chung Sun. Vikash Nankeshwar. Aditya Lakshminarayan. Carl Novick. Rupain Singla. Ravish Budania. Brandon Webster King. Andrew Freem. Andrew Allspa. Brendan O'Hara. Nisha Javeri. Edward Crockett. Kaylee Marie Goldblatt. Hannah Elizabeth Rogers. Jesse Alterman Half. Samuel Lawrenson Foster. Quentin Cantu. Hiro Takagi. Eugene Shearer. Maxwell Gaudy. Nicholas Iyer. Jonathan Seidman. Bill Quach. Gregory Edward Binning. Enzo Guo. Ethan Nussbaum. Margot Rosenshine. Lauren Bush. John Greeley. Aaron Werku. Joseph B. Martin, Jr. Natasha Dua. Beth Hood. Carl Betzler. Louisa Williams. Stephanie Hobart. Maggie Becker. Daniel Elizabeth Howell. Jordan Furchel. Chong Wong. Mandy Zhang. Li Long. Kong Shi Fei. Lian Jia. Andy Points. Janet Ryans. Sarah Joan LeMason. Paulino Conseco Mena. Gregory Manis. Pierce Cohen. Jeffrey Springer. Erica Hoffmaster. Talia Heller. Hannah Bloomberg. Natasha Mukesh Mayakar. Vaughn Don. Jun Ho Sung. Song Hyuk Lee. Nihal Parekh. Uriel Luna. Tomo Hachia. Zhang Xiaojing. Kim Fung La. Landon Haregrove. John Douglas Duncan. Jonathan Michael Evans. Daniel Michael Zilka. Patrick Kevin Burns. Evan Dido. Abhinav Chandra. Todd Everett Morrissey. Bakayoko Vaflali. Baushin C. Alex Lee. Alice Huang. Hien Chen. Su Yi Ye. Ying Sen Chen. Yun Zhang. Frank Jia. Fanchi Meng. Andrew Lai. Chuang Wang. Tim Fedorov. Brandon Schreiner. Kevin Anthony Lanau. Dipti Arora. Smitha. Upasana Bhattacharya. Akanksha Shrivastava. Samarth Gowil. Elizabeth John. Saruchi Sharma. Shambhavi Prasad. Garima Sinha. Akash Gawande. Thomas An. Moise Bejat Ahmed. Unkit Jain. Akash Bhatt. Kolyan Venigandla. Yan Liu. Di Han. Hiroto Hayakoko. Gagan Mond. Edgar Varela. Michael Luca Sponseller. Zachary Robert Brust. Hugh Stewart. Michael Morris Massad. Charles McKean Wolf. Kellen Fraser McCall. Zachary Lloyd Shermer. Robert Lajeunesse. Graham Withers Kalish. Richard Arthur Huckle III. Matthew Scott. Mauro Lombardo. Phil Kapulski. Daniel Holanda. Danielle Freund. Marcelo Degani Cheadle. Michael Cohen. Gary Kindle Ferguson. Scott Michael Branner. Colin Hogan. Srinivasan Venkatesh. Casey Sylvia Braunruther. Mansi Narula. Sarah Marie Axelrod. Jillian DePhillips. Meredith Caroline Saunders. Matthew Robert Stanley. Daniel Pollock. Julia Brannon Keogh. Brian Thomas Keogh. Mark Douglas McKercher. Heath Miller. Michael Senia. Justin Saunders. Christian Carauglen. Dylan Reese Fodell. Kate Mell. Catherine Lewis Boschert. Pablo Garcia Cano. Rodrigo Cantu. Gonzalo Landa Subervi. Russell Lafitte. Ian Ricks. Natalia Lachey Sanders. Yoshira Cardenas Licia. Nina Mitra Kosuolafi. Kirsten Alexandra Scott. Shannon Michelle Jackson. Chelsea Ray Jones. Joshua Barrington. Patrick Tyson. Alex Orn. Chad Hallmark. Matthew Scott West. Eric Kazmaier. John Brocious. Ricardo H. Garcia Jr. Richard Weston Payne. Smriti Goel. Pamela Joy Dajich. Aaron Poteet. Catherine Robinson. Catherine Allen Thigpen. Kristen Dawn Johnson. Renee Weissend. Kyle Dooner. Laurel Fitzgerald. John Sterling Parkerson. Elizabeth James Avila. Ashley Renee Hemphill. Whitney Jean Williamson. Scott Treblecock. Michael Primus. Dixon James Milner. Charles Barnett. Austin Adams. Yun Wong. Christian Bustamante. Isidro Martinez. Orlando Antonio Torres Olivieri. Rafael Rodriguez. Patricio Torres Ibarola. Suleiman Yisa. Delmar A. Harrison. Micah Lockhart. Alana Williams. Sweena Khan. Travis J. Zoria. Temetope Stephen Ulademeji. Ukbar Ali Dosani. Cole Bonner. Matthew Barnes. Percival Tan. Liliana Delgado. Sydney Neal Young. Annie Buckley. Mary Margaret Lopez. Kimberly Langston Nettles. Kelsey Augusta Newberry. Alyssa Shelsted. Kevin Pfister. Ryan Whalen. Louis Bickoff. This concludes the graduates of the full-time MBA program.
Well, you can't do it enough. Please join me in a robust round of applause for the MBA class of 2018. You are now part of one of the world's largest and most powerful alumni networks. To keep you connected to UT, each graduate is receiving a one-year membership to the UT Alumni Association, the Texas X's. So leaving the 40 acres does not mean you are leaving UT behind. I hope you will enjoy your membership over the next year and get involved with one of over 100 Texas X's chapters throughout the world. And now, of supreme importance, we have reserved a special moment to acknowledge the essential force behind our graduates' successes. Let us now recognize, as a group, those who have supported our graduates through the years. They are truly heroes worthy of our highest praise. Will the graduates' families and friends please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. Upon the conclusion of this ceremony, we will, guess what? We will sing The Eyes of Texas. After singing, faculty will exit first, followed by graduates. We ask that family and friends follow by exiting through the main doors you entered. A passenger elevator is available to the left of the exit foyer for guests with limited mobility. We ask that everybody exit the building quickly so the gym can be prepared for the next group. After the ceremony, we invite you all to join us for the celebration at Rolling Hall. We look forward to seeing you there with your family and friends for a final farewell and congratulations. This concludes the MBA Convocation ceremony for the class of 2018. And now, in age-honored tradition, please stand as we join our new graduates in singing The Eyes of Texas.